first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from Wilson.
The world of basketball just stopped for a moment because Caitlin Clark didn't just make history, she rewrote it. In her very first WNBA season, she did something no athlete has done since the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan himself. Wilson just gave Caitlin Clark her own signature basketball line, the first WNBA player ever to earn that honor, and the first athlete since Jordan to pull it off. Think about that. We're talking about a rookie who's not just breaking records, but breaking the system, reshaping what's possible for women in sports, and forcing the entire basketball industry to look in her direction. The WNBA isn't just hot right now, it's exploding, and it's all because one young woman from Iowa stepped onto the court and instantly became a cultural phenomenon. She's not chasing legends anymore, she's becoming one.
Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael Jordan.
It's almost hard to process how fast everything changed. Just a year ago, Caitlin Clark was lighting up college arenas, dropping record-breaking numbers and pulling TV ratings no one had ever seen for women's basketball. Now, she's the face of an entire movement. The moment she entered the WNBA, ticket prices tripled, arenas sold out, and television networks started fighting for broadcasting rights. Fans who had never even glanced at a WNBA game were suddenly rearranging their schedules to watch her play. Every pass, every logo-range three-pointer felt like an event. The energy she brings isn't just talent, it's electricity. It's the same spark Jordan gave Chicago, the same obsession Tiger Woods gave golf, and the same national pride Serena Williams gave tennis. You can feel that shift when she walks onto the court, every camera focuses, every crowd rises, and the internet just erupts. People aren't watching women's basketball anymore, they're watching Caitlin Clark's era begin.
He's like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it, and it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Tiger Woods.
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's rewriting how the game itself is valued. Before she even set foot on a professional court, she shattered Pete Maravich's all-time NCAA scoring record, a record people thought would stand forever. That was the spark, and now the fire's unstoppable. The moment she signed with Wilson, it wasn't just a brand deal, it was a statement carved in history. She became the first WNBA player ever to have her own signature basketball and the first athlete since Michael Jordan to do it. That's not just equality, that's evolution. She's not waiting for the league to give her respect. She's forcing it into existence. Every shot she takes, every endorsement she signs, pushes women's basketball further into the mainstream spotlight. From Nike's $28 million deal to sold-out arenas in every city she visits, Caitlin's proving that women's sports aren't a sideshow, they are the show. She's not just breaking glass ceilings, she's replacing them with open sky. The media can't stop talking, sponsors can't stop calling, and fans can't stop watching because deep down, everyone knows this isn't hype anymore. It's history happening live.
Caitlin Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. Two of them being Messi and Ronaldo.
When people say, Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jordan of women's basketball, it's not exaggeration, it's reality unfolding in real time. Just like Jordan turned basketball into a global religion, Caitlin is transforming the WNBA into must-watch television. Every move she makes is amplified across social media, every highlight goes viral within minutes, and every brand wants her name on their product. But what makes the comparison even crazier is that Caitlin isn't copying Jordan's path, she's creating her own. Jordan revolutionized sneakers, Caitlin's revolutionizing basketball itself. She's not just the face of a brand, she's the reason brands are rethinking how they approach women's sports altogether. Her presence is turning skeptics into believers, transforming casual viewers into lifelong fans, and inspiring young girls everywhere to pick up a ball and dream bigger. Even sports legends like Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods, and Serena Williams had to climb a long road to global influence, but Caitlyn got there almost instantly. One rookie season, and she's already the heartbeat of the league, the headline of every sports show, and the marketing engine driving an entire industry forward. It's no longer about asking if she'll be the next Jordan, it's about realizing she already is the blueprint for the next generation.
Clark, on a worldwide marketability list for athletes, to be ahead of both Messi and Ronaldo is quite impressive. I mean, she's ahead of Steph Curry. Steph Curry is behind her.
The moment Caitlyn Clark entered the league, the numbers went nuclear. WNBA games that once drew modest attention are now smashing viewership records like never before. National broadcasts featuring her tripled the average audience, pulling in over 340,000 fans per game and driving traffic the league has never dreamed of before. Social media? It's gone absolutely insane. The WNBA's official pages racked up more than 557 million video views in just the first week of the season, a mind-blowing 380% jump from last year, and guess who's at the center of every trending clip, every viral highlight, every conversation? Caitlyn Clark. She's the algorithm's favorite athlete. Every time she hits one of those ridiculous deep threes or dishes a pass nobody else even sees, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok explode with millions of fans and reactions. She's not just boosting engagement, she's redefining what sports virality looks like. And here's the craziest part. This isn't manufactured hype. It's organic. It's real. People want to watch her because she makes basketball fun again. She's brought personality, swagger, and unpredictability back to the women's game. The result? Sold-out arenas, record jersey sales, and ticket resale prices hitting NBA levels. This isn't a wave, it's a revolution in real time, and Caitlyn Clark is the epicenter of it all.
A lot of people weren't willing or were a bit reluctant to appreciate was the game on this young white sister of ours. She can ball.
What Caitlyn Clark is doing for the WNBA isn't just athletic, it's economic. In less than a season, she's generated over $36 million in economic impact for Indianapolis alone. Think about that. One player creating the kind of local boost entire franchises dream about. Hotels are full, restaurants are packed, merchandise is selling out faster than it can be restocked, and entire families are planning vacations around fever home games. She's turned a struggling market into a thriving economy by simply showing up. And that's not an exaggeration, it's a blueprint. Every city on the schedule now wants their Caitlyn Clark game because they know it means a sellout crowd and national attention. Her presence brings media crews, camera trucks, celebrities, and sponsors who normally wouldn't even glance at the WNBA. It's a traveling economy wrapped inside a jump shot. On top of that, her $28 million Nike deal isn't just a flex, it's a cultural reset. It screams that women athletes are finally worth investing in. Major corporations are waking up and realizing that female sports stars can move product, shift culture, and dominate markets just like their male counterparts. Caitlyn Clark is no longer just an athlete, she's a walking business empire. Her name sells out arenas, her brand sells basketballs, and her story sells hope to every young girl who ever picked up a ball and wondered if the world would notice. Now, thanks to Caitlyn Clark, the world does.
I so long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court. Instead of playing the game, they gotta be drama because they're jealous. Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, they gotta be drama because they're jealous.
But with every revolution comes resistance. And Caitlyn Clark's rise has stirred the pot inside the WNBA locker rooms. The spotlight that follows her everywhere has made some veterans uneasy, and it's not hard to see why. She's walking into a league that's been grinding for decades to earn respect, and in a matter of months, she's pulled all the cameras, all the sponsors, and all the attention. That kind of instant fame creates tension. Some players whisper about favoritism, others claim she hasn't earned the hype. But deep down, everyone knows this isn't about jealousy, it's about disruption. Clark didn't steal the spotlight. She created one so bright that no one can ignore it anymore. Instead of embracing her energy, some veterans have turned to cheap shots and cold shoulders on the court, trying to humble her, but all it's done is prove her impact. When you're the one changing the entire direction of a sport, you don't get applause, you get tested. And Clark's been passing every test with unshakable poise. Every elbow, every glare, every snub from rivals only fuels her fire more. She's not here to fit into the old WNBA system. She's here to rewrite it. What the league is realizing, sometimes painfully, is that this isn't the Caitlin Clark problem. It's a wake-up call that women's basketball has officially entered a new era, and there's no going back. Caitlin Clark's arrival didn't just boost ratings, it forced the WNBA to evolve or get left behind. For years, league executives talked about growth, but it was mostly empty words. Then, Clark showed up, and suddenly those dreams had to become reality. Her name alone started filling arenas coast to coast, and that kind of demand left the league with no choice but to expand. New teams, bigger markets, and finally real investment. You can feel it everywhere. In the charter flights they just introduced after decades of players flying commercial, in the new sponsorship deals pouring in, and in the collective bargaining agreement talks that are finally addressing pay equity. All of this movement, all this long overdue progress, is a direct result of one rookie shaking the system. It's almost poetic. For years, players begged the league to listen, and it took Caitlin Clark's gravity to make them act. The league knows she's not just a player, she's a phenomenon that can turn the WNBA into a global brand. Cities are already campaigning for expansion teams, TV networks are bidding for exclusive rights, and fans are treating every Fever game like a championship event. This isn't just a moment anymore, it's a movement, and Clark is the engine behind it. The WNBA has two choices now: evolve fast enough to keep up with her, or risk being left in the dust of its own history. Even though Caitlin Clark's career has just begun, her legacy is already cemented. She's not just a superstar, she's a cultural reset button. Every generation has that one athlete who changes everything. Jordan did it for the NBA, Tiger did it for golf, Serena did it for tennis, and now Caitlin Clark is doing it for women's basketball. The difference is, she's doing it faster, louder, and with the world watching every second. Her influence reaches far beyond the court. She's shifting how companies invest, how fans engage, and how media tells the story of female athletes. Girls aren't just dreaming about playing in the WNBA anymore. They're seeing a future where they can dominate it, build brands, sign multi-million-dollar deals, and be treated like the global icons they truly are. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Her name alone has become a symbol of what's possible when talent meets timing and courage meets opportunity. And the scariest part for her competitors, she's only getting started. If this is what year 1 looks like, imagine year 5. Imagine a WNBA with 10 more Clark's athletes inspired, empowered, and unapologetically ambitious. That's her real victory. Not just the stats or the records, but the transformation of belief. She's shown the world that women's basketball isn't waiting for validation, it's taking it by force. Caitlin Clark didn't just enter the league. She redefined it, rebuilt it, and reignited it. The only question left is whether the WNBA can keep up with the revolution she's already begun. Caitlin Clark didn't just step into the WNBA, she detonated it. In a single rookie season, she flipped the script on what women's basketball could be, what it could earn, and how it could inspire. She's proven that one player with the right mix of talent, charisma, and courage can turn an entire league into a global conversation. The comparisons to Jordan, Serena, and Tiger aren't hype, they're history repeating itself in a new form. What we're witnessing isn't just greatness, it's transformation. She's broken every barrier, challenged every tradition, and forced every executive, fan, and critic to see the game through her lens. Caitlin Clark is no longer a rising star, she's the North Star, the standard every player will chase from now on. The WNBA's future isn't something to predict anymore, it's already here, wearing number 22, rewriting records, and carrying the hopes of an entire generation on her shoulders. The game has changed forever, and the world knows exactly who changed it.